Hi guys, Mike back again with another board game unboxing. This time it is the latest Eldritch Horror expansion, Masks of Nyarlathotep, not sure. Anyway, you can see it written there. This is the latest big box expansion, like I say, for a series of games by Fantasy Flight called Eldritch Horror, for those of you who aren't familiar. Now, there is possibly an issue with this expansion. I went into it with my eyes open, and we're going to talk about that a little bit as we unbox it. I've had this for a little while, actually. I've had it for a few days, but I've been playing another game on this tabletop, and I wanted to finish that game before I unbox this expansion. So the thing with... Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my current storage my current storage solution for Eldritch Horror. So I'll be 2 seconds. Okay. Those of you that have watched my previous board game solutions will know that I have liked these wooden boxes. I get them on eBay. They're about 15, 20 quid. They're just, pre-done, pre-varnished, little clasp on the front. And they're a really good size for my board games, and I really like them. So how I've got Eldritch Horror stored at present, right? I'm using the main core box for the boards because they're a bit big. So basically I've got my Monster Cup, lovely. I've got a bag full of stands for the investigators and monsters, etc. So I do that. Then I've got all of the instructions, and this is kind of what I wanted to show you initially. So Eldritch Horror now is made up of the main core game, so we've got the rule books there, and it's made up now, including the new expansion, we'll just call it Masks, of 4 small box expansions and 4 big box expansions. So, small box, Forsaken Lore; big box, Mountains of Madness; small box, Strange Remnants; big box, Under the Pyramids; small box, Signs of Carcosa; big box, Dreamlands; small box, Cities in Ruin; large box, Masks. With a small box expansion, it comes in a small box, retails for about £25, just under, and you get cards. Basically, you get more cards. Sometimes introduces a new mechanic, get new investigators, get new great old ones. So that's cool. Big box expansion, on the other hand, retails for about £48, £47.99. You can get it cheaper. I picked Masks up for £39 in my local friendly. With the big box expansions, you normally get, or have been getting, a sideboard. So this is the board for the main game. It does fold out again, so it's a big board for the main game. And then you get these kind of half boards. So that was Under the Pyramids, so obviously it's pyramid based. Then we've got a second one for Mountains of Madness, based in the Arctic, Antarctica. And then we've got this one for the Dreamlands, which is the different Dreamlands, effectively. Masks does not come with a sideboard, so I'm interested to see, with it being the same price as a big box expansion, what we're going to get in that big box expansion. Okay, so we're going to have a quick look in my storage solution. So boards, rule books, Monster Cup, and stands, I keep all in the main core box. All the other big boxes and small boxes I just throw away. So in my storage solution currently, and again, those of you that watched the previous video will know about this. So I've got trays, basically, with all my tokens, etc. And here. And the last small box expansion, Cities in Ruin, I had to start creating a smaller or another tray, which is fine. So I've got expandable room in here. And this is the rest of it. So I've got my larger cards, normal size cards, small cards, all my great old ones and investigators. They're all in a stack and they live in there. All of my investigator chits and all of my monsters. So I do know, and I kind of went in, with my eyes open, that the new expansion is going to be too many cards. I'm not going to be able to fit the rest of the cards I get in the new expansion. I'm not going to be able to fit in here. I don't know if I'll fit the large cards. We'll have a look in a sec. So what we'll do, we'll open up masks, and we'll have a look and see what we get, because I am interested to sort of see, what you get basically. So we'll have a look. Must say though that I'm a huge fan of the Eldritch Horror series. It's just very, very entertaining. I like the theme a lot. And I was always going to get this, but it was just a bit odd that you didn't get a sideboard. So right, here we go. So you get some advertising. You get, a big box booklet for the big box expansion. You get a load of tokens. So we've got more investigators, more monsters, some gates, focus tokens, resource tokens, which we already have. No, we don't have resource tokens. Resource tokens are new. Yeah, we don't have resource tokens in previous expansions. So we'll find out about those and see what we're going to do. And then basically we've got cards, stacks of cards. So we've got our investigator cards and great old ones. Some stands. Basically 3 decks of cards. And that's it. That's it. Wow. That's I mean, I knew what was going to be in it. I knew it was just going to be cards and tokens, but that's, well, in my head, that's not a big box expansion. That's like a medium-sized box expansion. To be fair, it is bigger. It is bigger than a small box expansion. You get more investigators. You get more old ones, more cards, but it's not a big box expansion. And it's the same price as a big box expansion. Don't know about that. I mean, like I say, I only paid £39 for it. So, and for me, it's probably worth £39 because I do enjoy the series. But that's don't know. Well, there we go. So we'll have a look. What we're going to do, we're going to see, which is what I'm interested in. I want to see if these cards are going to fit in here, which I don't know. No, I don't think they are. So we've got these are our large cards, so they are going to fit. So the large cards will fit. So all the large cards are going to fit in this storage solution. We've got these small cards, and the small cards, ooh, it's close. I don't think they're going to fit though. So they are not going to fit. They are not going to fit. Actually, they fit. So all unsleeved, obviously. I don't sleeve my cards. I don't like the feel of a sleeved card. I like the feel of a card when I'm playing a game. So I don't sleeve my cards at all. But these actually fit. So there's a little tiny bit of wiggle room. So that might actually work out. So yeah, we'll see. So that was kind of what I wanted just to check. I wanted to see if that this new expansion was going to fit in my storage solution. So I've just knocked all those cards over now, so I can't get them back up without looking, without struggling. So I'm gonna kind of create the storage solution, print out my other dividers for this game, add the cards to this solution, and we'll go from there. But yeah, so there you go. That's what you get. You get 3 decks of cards. You get a load of large cards, a load of small cards. You get, how many investigators do you get? I think you get 6 investigators. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 investigators, and a couple of great old ones. So that's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of pack it up and have a look, and I'll come back in a sec. Okay guys, Mike back again with the Eldritch Horror storage solution and kind of overview of the new expansion, big box expansion, Masks of Nyarlathotep. Oh gosh, yeah, okay. It all fits in the box, so I'm really chuffed. Actually, there is talk that this is going to be the last expansion for Eldritch Horror. It's the core set now, and 8 expansions, 4 small and 4 big box. With this big box expansion, like I said earlier on, probably the weakest one for content, if I'm honest, but at the same price. So we'll have a quick look and just a sort of few final thoughts and summing up. So I've done a bit of finagling, bit of rearranging. So this is like the main tray of all my tokens that we need for every game. But I've moved the new resource tokens into this slot here. And then I have moved the focus tokens into this section here with these new gates. So these are from a different expansion. So we've got our new epic monsters. Put the gates in this one now, and I've just kept some dividers of the same height of foam core, just in case I want to add anything else or if any other expansions come out. If not, that section will be free space effectively. So, and as you can see, so they all fit nicely. Got all of our monsters fit in the section here. Our new investigator standees fit in the section. All our investigator cards and old ones fit in this spot here, which is cool. And then we're jammed packed now. All of the small cards actually fit in here. There is a slight bit of wiggle room, so you can get a finger in to get cards out just about. I would sort of take these out and use the cards that were being used for a particular game anyway. So they all actually fit, which is cool. Although I could potentially move personal missions and stuff, maybe, and put them in maybe in here. I don't know yet, but it all fits in the box, which I'm happy with at the moment. And then on this side, we've got all of our great old ones, mystery cards, research encounter cards, special encounter cards, and all alphabetized by great old one. Let me just move that up so you can see. And then in the left-hand side here, basically, again, jam-packed, preludes, adventures, encounter cards for America, Asia, Australia, Europe, General, and Other World. And then we've got specific encounter cards for different expansions, expeditions, Mystic Ruins, Antarctic research, mountains, outposts, Africa, Egypt, Dreamlands, Dream Quest, disaster cards, and then our mythos cards at the back. So basically, that's it. That's my sort of storage solution for Eldritch Horror. I think if you're, I've not played the new expansion yet. I think if you're a big fan of the series, and you've got all the other expansions, like me, you're gonna get it, because why wouldn't you? I suppose. Nothing groundbreaking is introduced. There is no sideboard, as we know. Again, lots of the mechanisms that are introduced in this expansion have already been introduced if you've got the other big box expansions, but I understand that they continue to reintroduce those ones in case you haven't got those expansions, like focus tokens, for example. Resource tokens are new, but again, it doesn't really do anything new. Resource tokens are going to be used to heal your health or sanity, or kind of give you an extra die roll, an extra +1 on a skill test or something. But yeah, it's so, and there's a campaign addition to it, which again is only kind of a page in the instruction book. So it adds some official rules, but I think for a big box expansion, it's the weakest one. But it's Eldritch Horror, and I'm a fan, so maybe a little bit biased. And again, I can understand why it wouldn't necessarily be an auto buy for everyone. So that's it. Bit of a look at the storage, bit of a look at the new expansion. Let's see if I can get it right. Masks of Nyarlathotep. Nope. Nyarlathotep. Nyarlathotep. Who knows? Maybe you tell me. So there we go. Eldritch Horror. All expansions, all 8, including the core game, all in this box. Well, less the boards, but there we go. But keeps it all neat, keeps it all kind of you know, ready to play. So I like it, but you know, your mileage may vary. So let me know what you think, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.